Hello class, good day everyone. How are you? How are you doing all? So in our last class we have seen the introduction to amino acids and protein. We have seen the standard amino acid where we say as many as more than 300 amino acids occur in nature, but only 20 are known as standard amino acids. We have seen the standard amino acid, those standard amino acids, and we have seen the definition of amino acid and protein. We have seen which functional group appear in amino acid. We have seen the amino group and carboxyl group. So today we are going to see the classification of amino acid. As we say earlier, there are different ways of classifying amino acids based on structure and chemical nature, and also nutritional requirement. So today we are going to see the classification of amino acids based on structure and also based on structure, and we are going to see the classification of amino acids based on polarity and also based on nutritional requirement. So class, these are the classification of amino acids based on their structure. We have seen this is the first one is glycine. We can see here the first one is glycine, second one is alanine, and the third one is valine and leucine, and also we have the isoleucine. That is amino acid with aliphatic side chain. We have 5 amino acid with aliphatic side chain. Based on structure, also we have amino acid with carboxyl with hydroxyl group. That is amino acid that contain OH group at their side chain. We have serine, we have threonine, we have tyrosine. You can all differentiate them the way I do it last time. Then 3, we have amino acid, sulfur containing amino acid. We have cytine, we have methionine. And this system that you can see here with no number is disulfide. That is, they join together by sulfide bond. So class, we have number 4, acidic amino acid and their amines. So as you can see here, we have aspartic acid and glutamic acid. They are dicarboxylic monoamino acid, while asparagine and glutamine are their respective amine derivatives. All these 4 amino acids possess distinct codon for their incorporation into protein, but we will not talk about that. We just have to know this class of amino acids now, so we are going to talk about this one later. And we have basis amino acids. As you can see, we have lysine, arginine, and histidine. There are 3 amino acids: lysine, arginine, and histidine. And arginine and histidine are dibasic monocarboxylic acid. They are highly basic in character, and this guanidine we call it this arginine we call it guanido group. It has a guanido group, and a histidine, it has a imidazole ring. So in your test, I know they normally ask which amino acid has a guanido group. So guanidino group is arginine. Then the amino acid with imidazole ring is a histidine. Then I think the next one we have aromatic amino acid. We have aromatic amino acids. The first one we have phenylalanine, tyrosine, and tryptophan. And tryptophan has indole ring, so they will be asking those small questions: which amino acid has indole ring? So is tryptophan. and aromatic amino acids. Besides this, histidine may also be considered under this category, because if you see histidine here also has this aromatic category, but for now we are considering histidine as aromatic, as basic amino acid. Then we have the last one, we have proline. Proline containing a pyrrolidine group, we call it pyrrolidine ring. It's a unique amino acid. It has an amino group instead of amino. It has an amino group instead of amino group. So that is why we call it amino acid. On behalf of amino acid, we call it amino acid instead of amino acid. So we compound this proline in other amino acids. Therefore, proline is that is why we call it alpha amino acid, because we compound this proline in other amino acid. So I think this is all I can say about amino acid classification of amino acids based on structure. So class, about the classification of amino acids based on structure, I think there are only 7 in number. Then the B part is classification of amino acids based on polarity. So amino acids are classified based on polarity into 4 different groups. This reflect their functional group role of amino acids in protein. So we have non-polar amino acids. These amino acids are referred to as hydrophobic amino acids. So when we say hydrophobic amino acid, let's say just water hating amino acid. So they don't like water. They have no charge on their R group. So these amino acids are include alanine, leucine, isoleucine, valine, methionine, phenylalanine, and tryptophan, and also fluorine, the amino acid amino functional group. Then the second one, we have polar amino acid. That's amino acid with no charge on their R group. So this amino acid doesn't have charge in their R group. We are going to see the importance of this charge of amino acid when we come to the amino acid that have side chain in charge. There are those that have charge and those that doesn't have charge. So we are going to see when we come to basic and acidic amino acid. That is why we do the titration of amino acid. So the second one, we say we have polar amino acid with no charge or on their R group. This amino acid source carry no charge on their R group. Yes, they however possess groups such as hydroxyl. Yes, we have seen the hydroxyl amino acid, that's amino acid that have OH. So, and there are some are sulfhydryl and amide and participate in hydrogen bonding of protein structure. The simple amino acids is glycine. As you all know, yes, glycine is the simple amino acid, is the best member of amino acid with no side chains on the R group, with not change in the with not any functional group in the R group. Is also considered also in this category. So the amino acids in this group are glycine, serine, threonine, cysteine, glutamine, asparagine, and tyrosine. Then we have polar amino acid with positive R group. So this amino acid have positive side chain, yeah. and there are only three in number. I think there we have lysine, arginine, and histidine. And we have amino acid with negative R group. We have, so that's what we call dicarboxylic monoamino acid. Aspartic acid and glutamic acid are considered only in this rule. So we have aspartic acid and glutamic acid. So then we say we are going to see the classification of amino acids based on nutritional requirement. Okay? Then I don't think I have it in the other slide. That is why I changed this slide. So as you all know, there are 20 amino acids and all are required for the synthesis of variety of proteins. Besides other biological functions, however, all these amino acids need not to be taken in the diet. So based on the nutritional requirement, amino acids are grouped into two. We have essential and non-essential amino acids. So we are going to see the essential and non-essential amino acids. So the first one, these are the essential amino acids. The first class of amino acids based on nutritional requirement are first class and essential amino acids. These amino acids that are the amino acids that cannot be synthesized by our body. So we cannot synthesize this amino acid in our body. Our body cannot synthesize this amino acid. That's why we call them essential amino acids. Therefore, this amino acid needs to be supplied through the diet. So that's why we call them essential amino acids. They require for proper growth and maintenance of the individual. These amino acids, they are required for proper growth and maintenance of our body. And we have 10 amino acids in this class. They are required. The 10 amino acids are, you can see they are listed below. We have arginine, we have valine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, and tryptophan. And we have a formula that we can use to call this amino acid, because we cannot memorize them just like this. So we use a formula to call for just for easier. So I think I am going to write the formula. So I think I'm going to write the formula for you, because if you see the formula, it may be easy for you to remember. So let's say we have this formula. We have this formula AB dot here MP. Sorry. You can see the code we use to remember this amino acid are AB 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 AB dot here T. So if you can use this code, you can easily remember this amino acids AB dot here MPTT. So this, I don't have to say it myself. This A represent arginine, B represent valine, and H histidine, I isoleucine, L leucine, and the other L is lysine, then M methionine, P phenylalanine, T threonine, and the other T is tryptophan. We have different code that we can use to remember this amino acid. I think we have like 5, but this is the most simplest one for me. But if you want, I will also write the others for you. And I have a further explanation about this amino acid. This essential amino acid two amino acids, that is these two amino acids, arginine and histidine, can be synthesized by adults, not by growing children. So these amino acids, sometimes we call them semi-essential amino acids. So because only adult can synthesize this amino acid. So some lecturer may, you could see some lecturer saying we have 8 amino acids that are absolutely essential, while 2 are semi-essential, but also these 2 are considered as essential amino acids. But because only adult can synthesize this amino acid, we call them semi-essential amino acids. So guys, then we have the non-essential amino acids, and we call them also dispensable amino acids. So these are the amino acids that cannot be synthesized, that can be synthesized by our body. So the body can synthesize about 10 amino acids to meet the biological need. That is why we call them the non-essential amino acids. So this amino acid no need to be consumed in the diet. We have them in our body. Our body can synthesize this amino acid without looking for this amino acids from the diet. So we have these amino acids are glycine, alanine, serine, cytine, aspartate, asparagine, glutamine, tyrosine, and proline. That are the the non-essential amino acids. And also I just want to have a 10-minute video today, but you can see I reach 19 minutes. So we have another class of amino acids, but I think we are going to stop here because I make a noise a lot. So I think we are going to stop here for today. Try to watch this video before our discussion time tomorrow, and if you have any question, try to ask. That is all for today. See you guys.